Hello and welcome to my channel, and I am Stephanie, and this is day number 6 of the Spring to It Videoathon, and that prompt for today is books that I want to be adapted. As I said, the prompt for today is books that I want to see adapted, and that could be in all sorts of forms, in TV form, in movie form. So I have a couple that I think would make great things of those natures, and we're going to talk about those. So the first book I'm going to talk about is Insidious by Aleatha Romig. This is a standalone romantic erotic thriller, I guess you can categorize it, something like that. It's very interesting. I don't like to spoil you. So you have your female character, Vic, and she goes through some very disturbing things. Very disturbing. So if you are not over the age of 18, this probably isn't a book that you need to read because it does have mature content in it. So don't do that. But also, it has some very controversial and almost taboo, maybe a little taboo, just a little, but definitely should be read by the mature audience. Someone that can comprehend the nature of the story and understand that it's fiction and not reality. But it's an awesome book, and I think this book could definitely be turned into a movie that will leave you with your mouth hanging open and you thinking at the end, trying to figure out what happened. The next one that I want to talk about is the Grip series. So this is a series of books, 3 books, and that is Flow, Grip, and Still. And I definitely think this book series could be turned into a mini-series. Let's put this into a mini-series because this book deals with some issues, some social issues that are going on and very prevalent in today's society, and I don't think that we could wrap it up into a 2-hour movie, but I definitely don't think that it needs to be dragged on for season after season after season. Even though you could, move it along and keep it going, I think it just needs to be told in like maybe a 6-part series, or only one season, or just a mini series, something that's not going to come back and it's just going to be cherished for what it is right then, and you would just it's so good. I've talked about this. It definitely made my top 17 list last year. I love this book. I love the series. I don't know if I told you this, but it's by Kennedy Ryan, and I love her. I love her work. It's just right on. It speaks to the heart, and it speaks about social issues without being biased. It gives both sides. It's balanced. It's just, so good. I recommend everyone to read the series because it is just that amazing. The next book I'm going to talk about is Drive by Stewart. I think this would be a great movie. It is a standalone book, and it is about a music journalist that decides she's going to drive home instead of fly home, and you get to learn her backstory. So I almost think it sort of would probably have this feel of Almost Famous for y'all that haven't seen that movie. It's a movie with Kate Hudson that's a groupie and stuff like that. Drive, our character from Drive, is not a groupie. She has a completely different story, but the comparison is meant to show that the level of music that is in Drive, the book by Kate Stewart, could definitely rival with the music from Almost Famous. I love that soundtrack, and I think the soundtrack for Drive would be amazing to hear on the big screen. Oh, it would just be amazing. I mean, when I was reading the book, I had to take the Spotify playlist and listen to it as I was going through the book, and it was just so many amazing songs and just put you in the mood for the scenes that they were connected to. I just think it would be amazing. Amazing. It'd probably be a lot of copyright music work to go along with it, because I definitely wouldn't want to change the songs that were placed in reference to the different scenes and stuff like that, but would love if they could do the work for that one. And then finally, I'm going to go with A Steel Heart by Amie Knight. And I'm choosing this one as another movie because it is about a disabled vet that's an amputee, and I don't think we have enough of that type of representation in movies or in television or in anything. There are so many able-bodied movies and television shows and things like that. I think this book shows a beautiful side to a military person that's an amputee, as well as maybe their struggles with PTSD and just all of that. And then our female character from the book is also, she has her own sort of journey that she has to take and learn different things about her life, and just, I think it would be a great movie. I think it would tug at the heartstrings of the military people, veterans and active duty and things like that, and then amputee, disabled persons, and I think it would be a great movie. I think it would be very pivotal and very heartwarming to see it on the big screen. So those are my picks for books that I think should be adapted, although I think there are quite a few more that I have read. I've read almost 900 books, so yeah, there are a lot of books that I think should be on the big screen or even on the small screen in miniseries and TV shows and things like that, but I can't have them all, and sometimes books are meant to just be books, not seen on the big screen, but I definitely think those 4 should be in some type of other media platform. So go check out those books if you haven't checked them out. Let me know down in the description or in the comments if you guys have read those books and think I am correct in my categories or choosings to how I want them to be adapted. Let me know down in the comments. Let's discuss it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow.